What's up, everyone? Welcome to Kingdom Come Deliverance. Now, let's just jump right into this game. I have played this game before in the past, but it's been a minute. So, yeah, let's create a new game and essential. Let's do normal mode because this game is actually quite difficult. And yeah, let's just watch the scene. Crazy, the game is still beautiful and stunning today. One of the most craziest things about this game is the locations are actually real and existed. Which is pretty difficult to do in a game because it's so easy to get sidetracked with so much stuff.
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher. Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
This hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, we're sleeping.
Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother. Get up or I'll come get you up, you slug of bed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
Oh, I'm getting a little bit of a dip in frames.
Fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Okay, what should we say? Um, speech can be really handy, especially when we're in dialogue. Strength is also a good thing to have. Agility is, they're all really good. But let's be charismatic.
Nothing much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world, and well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Well, let's do another one in speech.
You think he's teaching me sword fighting, don't you? What use would that be to me? Here. I'm not lying to you, Ma.
All right, then, if you say so. I don't mean to pry, but you know your father takes a dim view of such things.
And, alright.
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be
Okay.
hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
Well, let's defend.
That's unfair.
Really? So where were you until the small hours last night?
I was with Bianca, of course.
You mean at Bianca's tavern? And who was there with you? No, don't tell me. Let me guess. Matthew and Fritz. Well, at least you were with Bianca. You should hold on to that one, Hal. She's a clever girl. And invite her for supper sometime. Your father's very fond of her.
Yeah, of course he is. He thinks he'll be able to wheedle the secret of beer brewing out of her.
You're right there. You'd think he was planning to become a brewer in his dotage. Still, that's your father for you. At least he's interested in something, unlike you lot. You're too busy getting into mischief to do an honest day's work. If Fritz and Matthew carry on this way, they'll wind up swinging one day. You mark my words.
Is father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Okay, so you know what? Let's eat from the top. Alright. And pick up some apples here. I don't think it's gonna really do much. Okay, I didn't want her to sit down there, but let's check here. Okay, well, let's. Let's take all. Let's take some soup. Let's take the apples. Come on. Oh no, I didn't want it to sit. Okay, well. Trying to get used to these controls again. Ooh, cheese. Nah, who doesn't like cheese? And I think that's good. Yep. Man, it seems a little different from last time I played. Oh my goodness. We got apples. Oh yeah, this is... Yeah, everything's different from the last time I played. Oh, interesting. It's nice to see that stuff has changed. Oh, I can't remember if you can sell some... Oh, hemlock pick. Okay. I think that's good enough. Let's side here. Yes, we gotta go to the father. Let's wash. Well, we can't wash ourselves anymore. And yeah, let's talk to him.
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
Let's be polite.
Sorry, Father. I was taking a stroll and lost track of time. Somehow I had a feeling I was seeing everything for the first time.
How, my boy? When are you going to get some sense? Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzig, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Never forget the ale.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now. Work won't wait.
Okay, What? Okay, let's check our map here quickly. So we gotta pick up the cross guard in the castle. We gotta collect the dead. We gotta, of course, buy charcoal. And we have to buy ale. Easy enough. So let's start with the... what was that? Hill? Oh, cross guard.
What the fuck are you doing?
Oh my god.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and grip. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Okay, we picked up the cross guard. Now, let's see here. What? I think there was something hidden around here. I can't remember.
Well, now I see you, I hope it will go even better. Are you here to buy?
Indeed I am, or I'll have nothing to smelt the ore with, and the king won't get his silver.
Which king do you
God
mean,
be with
must
you,
I
Henry.
ask? The one sitting in
Oh.
the godforsaken dungeon,
What's this?
or the one who holds the key to
I'm so used to
Good day.
hitting the mouse button to interact. Instead, he wants to punch him.
Good luck then.
Alright, let's talk here. Anything I can sell? I only got 5 coppers. Trader is 20 wealth. So let's you know what? Let's sell everything we can possibly sell. 28. And let's see here. Let's take one of the cheese away. Maybe 2. Take all the cheese away. So, and then let's haggle.
I'd like to
And
discuss the price.
Sure, why not?
see if we can get 20 for this. Yes.
See now, I knew we'd come to an agreement.
Awesome. Accepted right away. So we got 20 coppers. Or you can't delay time. Is it Q, tab, escape? No. I for inventory. Okay. Oh, so we got 20 grossing. So that's what we call it, grossing. We discovered another trader. You know what? I gotta stop doing that.
Welcome, Henry.
Doctor.
Good day
Oh,
to you.
man.
What do you need?
Let's see. So Trader's Wealth is a lot higher here. So what? Let's sell everything we can sell. And what's that? And check our basket and let's haggle.
Can we do something about the price?
Aye.
Let's try to get 14.
What do you say to this?
You won't convince me with that.
Ah. $13.
What do you say to this?
We're getting there. Just drop the price a bit more.
12.5. Okay.
Well, that's a decent price.
And okay, so I don't like this frames, so let's go down to very high. That's better. Yeah, I can live with that. And now we have to go and what's the word? Collect the debt. But before we collect the debt, I want to trade. Oh, we discovered the tailor. Alright. So, trainer is up there. Quickly go check him out. Oh, we discovered the tavern. Nope. Kind of awesome this sheep on a run for you. So, not up there. Why is he not up there?
God be with you.
There he is.
Hail to the hero.
Combat,
You haven't changed your mind about learning the craft
Combat
of warfare.
Master Bannock.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
That was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when a son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So,
Like a
are you
man.
ready to get stuck in?
Let's go.
Yes?
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Alright, we gotta wait for him to get up there. And that's not her.
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only...
No one insults the king.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you,
opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you,
So
Matthew.
are such lords as
What's going on
Henry
here?
of Rosenberg,
Deutsch is spouting shit.
Dukes Albrecht,
What?
and
Just
Wilhelm
listen and you'll
are
hear
on
for yourself.
Sigismund's side. Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzig is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your deal will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do? I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
You're too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory? Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house. You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some tears will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king. So, Hal, are you with us?
Of course we're in. Of course we'll do it.
Oh well. Father can wait a while.
My words exactly. I knew you wouldn't miss out on all the fun. Let's go.
Alright, so... Come on, you. Scratchy me, you little rascal. That hurts.
Guys, my name is ESO and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm really excited because we're going to play daily this game. So if you guys don't want to miss an episode, check out the playlist in the description below, and you can also subscribe and ring the bell icon just there, and then YouTube will notify you when each episode comes out. That's the best way to stay up to date. Now there's a couple of really important things I want to tell you guys before we start playing. Kingdom Come was made by Warhol Studios, and this is their first game. It was funded initially by fans, and then an investor invested in it, and the total game development was $5 million US. That might sound like a lot, but when you compare it to a game like Skyrim, which development cost $85 million US, I mean that really does tell us a lot. So if you guys really enjoy this game and you want to support it, please don't buy it from one of those dodgy key selling websites. Instead, buy the game from Steam, or I actually have a Amazon link at the top of the description below, which also helps support me as well. Kingdom Come pretty much has no real marketing, so if you share this video, it helps me out, and it also helps the company out sell more games. So I really want to see another one of these, and I'm really excited to play it. So let's get started. We're going to quickly watch the dude's introduction because it gives a great historical background to what's going on.
Charles the King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire largely expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. Thousand people accompanied him in his last procession. Heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. Wenceslas IV after his father, eagerly as if stayed from frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. When Wenceslas died, claiming not to impress the imperial nobility either, his difficulties mounted until Rome was exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, and under his armed brother, King Sigismund of England. Nothing is more insulting than monarchy, averting from its solution, it kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain great power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that the story begins.
I'm so excited for this. I think I like the style of this game. You can see the style of story development. So if you're driving by and watch these cutscenes, and then the story unfold, and then you speak, and then you just keep playing and see how it goes. Sad medieval life. Diplomat, by the way, pretty much engaging in no combat, I've been told. I was dancing agility. This is probably quite good. Sneak type. Vitality. Strength. Oh my god, it's such a hard decision at the start of the game. I'm gonna go. So much effort and time has been put into all these character tutorials. Here we've got explanations as to yeah. Anyway, this guy here, see if we can get our money back. Maybe we should speak to him first. I feel quite hungry. Is this it?
Kingdom Come Deliverance. This absolute gem of a game is a story-driven, open-world roguelike. The first town you go is punching horses and cows is another method. Stealth KOs will be. To level up your stealth skill, find the man shoveling hay at the entrance to the inner walls. Stealth KO him and steal his food and groshens. Keep doing this as often as possible. There is one guard that walks past him every now and then, so just be mindful to only stealth KO him when the guard isn't around. Once you've leveled up your stealth and your strength enough, you can try more challenging targets. Just remember to save before trying to stealth KO guards. To level up lockpicking, once you've started the quest Unexpected Visit, speak to Kanesh about his debt, then sneak into Kanesh's house and go to his locked chest. Henry will mutter something about needing lockpicks, then go and visit Fritz and he'll give you 4 lockpicks. Use these lockpicks to open all the easy locks you can find. Save before trying any hard locks. As soon as you can unlock the perks Lasting Locks and Luck of the Drunk, definitely do so. When you reach level 9, unlock the perk Silent Fiddler. This will counter the 30% noise increase from the perk Luck of the Drunk. Locks can relock over time, so you can keep doing this for as long as your lockpicks last and level up your lockpicking skill. This will also help level up your stealth skill. Tip number 2. Use the Miller Peshek to level pickpocketing. If you're doing a playthrough with a focus on pickpocketing and stealth, speak to Peshek at the Miller Pate. He'll teach
Okay, so the question is, do we do the sword fighting or do we do some mischief? You know what? I think some mischief is a good idea. Yeah. Let's do this. Need codex entry. Okay. We'll look at that later.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go lure her away somehow.
Why me? Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We're the clever one. Alright. Now we just gotta lure the wife away.
What do you want, lad?
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Yeah, he was talking about the Pope. Well, that was too easy.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet!
For the
For
king.
king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean.
In the whitewash.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund!
Woohoo!
Eat shit, Deutsches.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbigniew? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Oh boy, that would do it.
Fuck her! I'll make you pay for that.
Fuck it!
Shit! You call that combat? Shit!
Come here, little rubber.
Alright, one down.
Geht zum Teufel!
What are you doing? For God's sake! Stop right now! The catchpole is on his way!
Alright, we gotta run now.
God be with you, Henry.
Huh?
That was an easy fight one. Oh my, something going on with that cow. Where did we gotta meet them?
That's the piece.
I just gotta meet them over here. Alright. Can't pick up the axe. Oh, that's disappointing. Are we almost there? Nope. We gotta run over here. Jump over the fence. There we go. Wash ourselves on the way. And we beat them. Yeah, they're gonna take a minute or two. Might as well check inside the barn here. Oh, there's one of them. He looks like he's taking a bit of a beating. Yeah, the two of them dead. Everybody but the big guy.
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
Anyway, nice job at the Deutschers. Never a dull moment with you lot.
Alright, that's one quest down. That's the guy we gotta collect their debt from. I wanna do some sword fighting first. Well, training. So let's head over to the training yard. And our stamina. Yeah, our stamina's not that great. Need to improve that. Alright, let's talk to Master Vanek.
So, can we get started?
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far. Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. Not bad. Fine. Nice. Good. Once again. Very good. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times.
How do we do this stuff? The middle?
Nice. Nice.
Oh,
Now
I
you're
see.
getting it. Good, good. Let's try something else. One strike, I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Very good. Very good. Good.
Okay.
Right. That's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
Yes, sir. Alright. Now, let's do some meta training. Supposedly, you can level up your sneaking. So,
Got bellyache, have you? That's nasty.
E to loot. And okay. So we have 45 grossing.
How are you, Henry?
Matthew? Yeah, so the big guy's Fritz. Fritz is the only one I didn't get beaten. No.
What's the matter?
There we go. Knocked him out. Yeah, we're gonna knock out as many villagers as we can. What? I had no money on him. That's unacceptable. He was broke as hell. Oh, alright. Now let's check a few things here. Check our player here. So main level. We're level 1. Strength is 2, agility 2, speech is 3. Oh, nice. Okay, so yeah, we're getting quite a bit. We call them. Okay, so I'm level 2. I actually have 1 point I can spend. Increases slight distance. Well, let's not worry about that right now.
Lost something here.
Nothing to see here.
What's the matter with you?
Well, he's too cautious. Yeah, he's keeping an eye on us. So let's move along. And this game is stunning.
Do you need help?
And take the grass gun. Take the keys too. I don't believe there's anything very valuable in those rooms. And any lonely villagers anywhere? The 3 up there. Someone sees you. Well, let's look for some more opportunities here. And yeah, this was with a temp on the guard. Oh, we actually did it. Oh. We might as well take all that. And might as well check our what did you call it? Our level here. So we are at stealth level 2 now. Not bad. Not bad. But we are not done. No, we are not. I want to get to level 3.
Have a look at these cucumbers. They'll stay firm all winter. Buy them before someone else does.
Hmm. Well, we might as well try for our collector guy here.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Look, I know things aren't easy. Your wife ran off, booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
If I had anything to give, I'd give it. But I've got nothing. So leave me in peace, all of you. And don't come back.
A locked chest. I'll need a lockpick to get into that. Fritz might have one.
Oh, go talk to Fritz.
Hey, Henry's coming to see us.
Listen, there's this locked chest I need to get into.
Really? An only straight not good enough for you anymore?
It's just that someone has something that doesn't belong to him, and I want to take it back.
If you say so. It's not skin off my nose anyway. I've got some lockpicks you can have. But if you get caught, you didn't get them from me.
Never heard of you. Thanks, Fritz.
There we go. Got our lockpicks. And just to be safe, knock them out. And these rotate. Ah, darn. Yeah, lock picking is actually very difficult. What? Well, that didn't work. Oh, that's always the key.
A locked chest. I'll need a lockpick to get into that. Fritz might have one.
We've sorted out Deutsch. Now I've got someone else to deal with.
Another beating? Count me in.
Kunesh owes money to my father, but he won't pay. I'll have to shake it out of him.
Sure, mate. You helped us, so we'll help you.
Let's get to it then.
I feel quite hungry.
Look out.
Kunesh, get out here, you old goat. I've something to show you.
Oh, I think I messed that one up. Let's fire charcoal.
God almighty. Has something happened to you? Did someone steal your fancy clothes? Bye.
We need 10. Let's accept that. And yeah, let's try to haggle this.
Let's have a word about the price.
Why not?
Let's see here. Will he take 5?
Are we agreed?
You won't convince me with that.
Ouch. About... Yeah, I'm not gonna rest yet.
I knew we'd
Pretty
come to an
upset.
arrangement.
Alright, we bought the charcoal.
Need straw for the winter? You'll need a rake.
And... what in the world?
Oh! You'll give.
Okay, well, he woke up.
Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Have a look at these cucumbers.
Well, they're no longer labeled stolen, so that's good. And, okay, so let's try this. Try to get 3.
Let's talk about the price.
Aye?
Agree?
A nice sum. Just lower your demands a little and we'll agree.
Well, 2.9.
Is this enough?
That sounds pretty interesting. A little less and I'll be satisfied.
Yikes. Okay.
I'll go for that.
Doesn't really want to haggle there. I get our stealth to level 3 quickly, and yeah, we'll go from there.
Good day, Henry.
Naked guard. He dropped his spear. Oh wow. Lots of villagers over here now. Don't know if I really want to do that. Should knock him out because yeah, that's a little risky. Well, I guess we'll go after the hay bale guy again. Do I have food on me? Oh, we'll eat the pretzel. And there we go. You actually have no money this time. Okay. Well, that's alright. I have gotten what I wanted, or received what I wanted. So let's go to the next cutscene here.
Rakes and hoes for your field. What else do you need? Come on up and
Good help. As you wish.
God
be
save you,
with
Henry!
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
Oh, we'll do a little bit of gossip.
Deutsch is mouthing off again.
Oh, don't talk to me about him. He's a good customer. But when it comes to politics, he's unbearable. The number of times I had to throw him and the others out so they wouldn't start brawling.
Well, I'd say he's in exceptional form today. I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
He's a flirt.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vanya?
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
Okay. More Savior Snaps. Alright. Quickly check our inventory, and it doesn't look like anything else I can do. So let's just head back to, I guess, to father, and let's basically complete the quest.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip.
And that's why we speak speech.
I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing.
Funny thing is, this is actually how they actually fit the handle onto the sword.
Do it. Good. Once more.
Probably the only incorrect thing is
That's it.
Henry would
Done.
wear gloves.
Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
That would be pretty hot.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
Only if it was that easy.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way.
That sword is truly beautiful.
Bring those nails.
Bring those nails. Oh, he's chucking her up.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Well, those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it. You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzig. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
They certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Istvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzig. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzig said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders.
True.
I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Uh-oh. That does not look good. A castle like that does not stand a chance.
Listen. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry!
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No! You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Isaac. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Quickly! We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates!
Keep running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah.
Get through the gates!
Oh no. Oh, that's sad.
Hurry, Henry! There's nothing you can do! Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run! Find a horse! Ride to town, Burke! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moat! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Gotta say, the Lord has. The castle has taken a particular interest in us. Alright, let's get out of here. And I think we might as well equip what we can.
You'll burn in hell, you animals!
Happy jabba mi jest! Ile to kierpatu?
Alright. Yeah, I couldn't have that. Let's get out of here. And we just gotta go. We just gotta keep running. That's gonna hurt. Alright, we just gotta keep running.
Left. Go! They'll kill you all! Yeah. Flee to Talmberg. Run for it.
Anyone?
Max,
They're there.
Lost me again.
Jeez. Still on me. Come on. Gotta get out of here.
Warn the others. They tore at Skalitz.
Megöllek. Te büdös.
Kitekerem a nyakat, te nyomoron.
Come on.
Véget jó.
Most végem.
Oh, come on, horse. You can do it. Oh, that was right on me the whole way. Ouch.
Oh my God! Wait!
Jesus Christ!
Help! Skalitz has been attacked! Do something! Help! Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose! Halt your horses in there!
Oh, that's a beautiful castle.
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
And we made it. Good. We have that arrow in our leg and we're wounded. That's not good.
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
That would hurt.
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
Have you idlers nothing better to do? Get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage? Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Wow, okay, so what do we gotta do next here?
There was I, going along the road minding my own business, when all of a sudden I see this purse right there in the ground. No.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
I hear you beat Skalitz today.
I heard about
It
your
must have
father.
been terrible
They
there.
say he was a swordsmith.
How did it
He
go?
tried to make horseshoes.
Not a soul anywhere.
Okay, the
Why
kitchens.
he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation.
Reputation lost.
I was lying there right in the middle of the road.
Oh, God damn it, my stomach hurts.
Oh, okay. All I had to do was go with him.
Milady. You are fortunate. Our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bohemia here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, my lady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Well, we definitely need food. So, take all the food we can take right now and definitely go to bed. And yeah, guess we'll just head straight to bed and go from there.
I hear you came from Scallops today. It's my... How rude.
Is someone there?
So let's look around first. We have a stable master. And we can go up in the walls. Go to the top of the gatehouse. Oh, might as well take the bow. I'm gonna need that. Alright, well, I think we took what we can. And we might as well, I guess, go to sleep. And let's see here. We're at 99, 74 on weight. So, yeah, we're pretty full. So it's, yeah, we gotta fill up on our nourishment here. Got about 40. There we go. 6. I did a lot. And yeah, we might as well go to sleep.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you, but I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Yeah, let's tell the story.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. I went to the tavern to buy ale for father. I know it's a job for a groom, but I didn't mind, because my girl Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Oh, dear boy.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. Father and I always chat in the forge. On that particular day, I asked him if he'd teach me swordsmanship. He said no. He said it's better for a man to keep his head on his shoulders than lose it over some pointless heroism. If only you'd known what fate had in store for us.
Oh.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz. I looked towards the tavern and saw a group of Cumans chasing down my Bianca, murdering her for sport. There was nothing I could do to help her.
You mustn't blame yourself. She's with the Lord now.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then he refused to surrender the castle, and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Harville punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry.
Could leave the food.
Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
No nightmares.
Help us, son. Don't be a coward.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Alright, we will put the torch so we can at least see. And we're still overloaded. Oh, by how much? 98. Okay. Oh, let's head to the captain.
But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my command, and all will end well.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And Sir Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Farewell.
Halt! Who goes there? Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robber?
Sir Ansig, what a relief.
Is his
Escape.
lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzik, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
Well, what will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Balding.
I see you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Ratai now.
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrol. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood?
Understood.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes. Yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later. May the Lord watch over you.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Are they really going to attack?
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. You may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scarlet and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Radzig Kobyla, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle where he has little chance of defense to another where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Radzig Kobyla is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzig Kobyla is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
It didn't attack. Oh, that's good.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Okay. Oh, it's... Do I have? No, I don't have that on. Okay, so... I guess I'll take the torch off. And this is actually a really good spot to call this episode, so yeah. If you like the content, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. All your support does a lot for this channel, and yeah, and don't be afraid to leave a comment. I read them all, and all your support is much appreciated. Okay, folks, have a good day, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye for now.